All right.
Hello everyone, I'm Kalen North, and with me again is Andrew. Today we're going to be taking on Kingdom of France level 6 with Dahan Insurrection on the Thematic board. This is the all against all odds achievement, which we may do horribly here, and we'll find out in a minute. We're trying a not particularly standard team of Bringer and Ocean.
Well, Bringer and Ocean's a great combo for a lot of matchups. Just not one that is Dahan centric necessarily.
Yes, that's fair. But yeah, we'll give this a shot and see how things go.
All right.
All right, and I'm gonna adjust my screen so I can see both our cards.
Now, when you're doing thematic, do you play with the alternate artwork or do you play with the standard artwork?
I play. When you say alternate, do you mean the really fancy looking one? I play with the basic.
I play with the normal side of the map's artwork.
Yeah, yeah, same here.
Yeah. I don't like that starting placement.
I think we just did choose for me for this for getting board order, and then it lets us go individually.
Yep.
Yeah, and I have pretty limited choices.
Oh wow.
Let's see. I don't want to go into those far sands just yet.
Well, I'm definitely putting on the coast. Probably where I already have presence.
All right, so I'm going to clear land 5 on my board. Lands 1 and 8 are probably going to build. Land 8, I can attack the town and push them to Han, although maybe I should do that with land 1. I assume you're going to grow into my ocean turn 1?
Of course.
So then...
Just do the quick town math. If we don't do anything, we're getting 4 towns on turn 1. We'll have 1 town left.
I'm going to stop at least 2 of those.
Okay. Yes, I'll get into your ocean.
And then I'm thinking... So my intent here is are you gonna title boon turn 1?
I was planning on it, yes.
Okay, so I need to go somewhere where I can push a town with title boon.
If that's not desirable, I can also swallow the land dwellers, and I just need to make sure I get into the land with Dahan on both boards pretty quickly. So if you don't want to be in a position to title boon, I can do something different.
I think I do want to take the title boon. I think I just need to pick one of the lands that's going to have a town and 2 Dahan in it, because that's going to maximize what we can do with it.
Makes sense to me.
So let's see. I'm actually gonna gain a power card turn 1.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go into either land 1 or 8 with my presence, and I don't need the extra energy this turn.
Okay.
Or next turn even. So I think just getting a miner here to potentially help out with something.
Sounds good.
And that's actually some nice pulls. Elemental Boon as an option, or potentially Visions of Fiery Doom.
Both are winners.
I think I'm gonna go for Elemental Boon just to see if we can get some threshold shenanigans later.
Sounds good. One quick point. Land 1 on your board. Do you see any hope of us defending that right
Yes. I was thinking about using Dread Apparitions in there on turn 2, and I'm gonna clear out at least 2 of the towns into the ocean.
Okay.
So
Okay.
So yes, I do definitely see hope of clearing land 1.
Okay. Yeah, they are going to regenerate just explorers right into that same land.
Yep.
Pretty quickly. But okay, I can make sure to. Well, actually, I want to pound ships of splendors next turn, so I can't help out with fear there.
Well, I assume you're gonna. Well, are you gonna defend land 1 on turn 2 on your board?
I was planning on defending land 1, yeah. So my plan was call the Deeps 2 explorers out of land 1
Yep.
um, this turn, and then give you title boon, and then drown a town in land 2 on my board.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And pound ships and splinters somewhere. Doesn't matter. Um,
I'm gonna Dreams of the Dahan, 2 Dahan into land 5, which clears those explorers.
nice. Yeah.
And do I want the one from the mountain? Yeah, I want the one from the mountain. And I should... Let's get Spirits May at Dream. So defend 2 in all lands with presence is our first fear card.
Oh, nice. That helps.
Oh, I forgot about Triangle Trade.
Right.
We're going to throw that in land 9 and hope that that doesn't get explored.
Okay.
That's a lot of explorers.
Yes, it is. So our fear card is defend 2 in all lands with presence.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just trying to see what we're think through how we're gonna deal with all the mountains, where I'm more likely to put presence. Gosh. Okay. Title boon. Oh, that's me. Interesting. Oh, interesting. I deal this damage.
Yeah, because it's your power.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess kill the town, right?
Yeah, definitely.
No reason why not to.
And then I'm going to push these explorers into... I'm going to throw everything in land 9 for now. And then get those 2 Dahan back over here to kill one of those towns.
All right. See, I did not get the greatest selection of power cards, but I did get Call of the Dahan Ways, which seems like as good a bet as any. Though Gnawing Root Biters is
that's a nice one.
A good one. Yeah, to keep towns moving. So let's see. My choice of fear cards, yeah, is Call the Dahan Ways, Call the Bloodshed, Gnawing Root Biters, and Uncanny Melting. Uncanny Melting's definitely out. Call the Bloodshed is not the worst choice since he gathers 3 Dahan.
Yeah.
I'll take Gnawing Root Biters.
I'm trying to think here, actually. I think I need to gamble on my major just because I think I need to use, rather than Dread Apparitions this turn, I think I need to go for Dreams of the Dahan to take out some of those mountain explorers. Because otherwise I think we lose to towns.
Oh yeah, right now, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 towns are going to be built?
Yeah, so we need to do something about that. I can solve at least 2 of them. Let me see if I can do anything more than that.
Yeah, with no coastal mountains, I'm worthless here. Let's see. I can help make sure land 1 is defended, so we can at least kill another town there.
right, let's give this a shot. This might be, as you said, this might be a really quick game. All right, each player may push up to 2 explorers from an inland land as our next fear card, but I don't think we're going to get to that in time.
No. So did you give up on the Dread Apparitions plan?
Yes, I'm gonna call him Night Streams and see if I can find a solution.
Okay. Some terrifying nightmares would be helpful.
Okay, we have a couple options here. Indomitable Claim, Rapid Wings of Sunlight, and Power Storm. And Accelerated Rot, but I don't think that one's going to help too much.
No. Sorry, it was Indomitable Claim, Power Storm. What was the third one?
Rapid Wings of Sunlight.
Okay.
Which, if we survive past this turn, is going to be really, really good.
Right.
But that assumes that we survive past this turn, so
yeah, that's
we'll find out.
Big if.
I'm thinking I'm going to take Rapid Wings of Sunlight, because that's going to get us enough defend in land 1. Plus, it'll kill a town. Land 1 on my board, that is.
Right.
And then I can Dreams of the Dahan, take out 2 of the explorers. That still might not be enough to stop the towns from killing us, but I guess we'll do what we can.
Sounds good.
All right. Then I suppose it doesn't matter too much which land I try to clear. So
well, you're also not going to be clearing them. You're just keep pushing them. Is that how the interaction works, or does the Dahan?
No, the Dahan actually still do damage, not
okay.
shadow damage. So
interesting.
Because it's a scenario effect rather than.
Yeah. Wait. Before we click the fear card.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry. Just to take a peek at like the decision around that. I think I actually do have a little bit of a preference of where you do this.
Yes. Let's undo that. Sorry.
Let's see. So, yeah, no problem. So just looking around, like land. Well, so I'll be gnawing group fighters. I guess 2 towns out of either 7 or 6, whatever still has towns in it at the end of this round. So maybe it doesn't matter as much to me as I'm thinking, as long as you do it in as long as you do it somewhere that takes out 2 of the explorers.
Well, I can clear out on let's see.
No, either way is fine with me.
Okay.
2 or 6 looks. I guess 2 or 6 looks good.
Okay, unless do you want me to just like take out 2 explorers and land 8?
Oh, that works too.
All right, I'll do that, and then that grabs some Dahan that are probably a little less useful.
Sure. All right.
Vader's Ravage in the jungle. Okay, never mind. Too many towns.
Too many towns. You want to roll it back to the top?
Sure. Oh. All right. Yeah, that if mountains get explored early, I don't think we can win.
No.
Or at least not if they get explored turn 2. Turn 1 maybe, just because they won't get as many double explorers.
Right. Okay, but what do we do differently? What do we? Are there things we would do differently otherwise, though?
Um,
Um, I'm trying to decide where my opening presence goes and if it really makes that big a difference. Um,
I think
I
land
do.
2 is pretty good just because, well,
So
I
this
don't
is
know.
sort of the challenge with Ocean. Is like I both want it in Land 3, but also don't want it in Land 3,
Yeah,
because it's so easy to eat the Dahan. But that's where explorers will be going on this board, or pieces will be going on this board as they turn into explorers.
yeah.
So that's sort of the temptation is to put it in Land 3, but with Shadow of the Land Dwellers, it's too easy just to consume the Dahan that are there. All right, we'll give it a try in Land 3 and see how that goes. Oh, there's Mountain. Um,
Well, this is not as terrible as last time, but yes, it's 4 less explorers.
right.
Um, all right, so I'm gonna change screen again. There we go. Um,
Hmm.
so you can still call the deeps potentially to clear land 7 on
Right.
your board. I can clear either land 6 or 8 with the double explorers, and I'm gonna have to let land 10 go, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hmm. So the only reason I'm pausing at all is I'm wondering if there's any value in actually pushing out of the ocean to start the game. Um,
Sure, and doing like call
which
the deep, swallow the land dwellers for the first turn.
something along those lines, and also just getting a look at what the first power card I'll be drafting is.
I was hoping to predatory nightmares a town into the ocean.
All right. Well, as long as I place the extra presence onto the coastal land on the other board, it should be okay.
But you shouldn't have range to do that, I don't think.
Oh, right. That's right. All right, I will do the normal thing then.
Okay. Um, I'm trying to figure out where I should go to set up Title Boon, if assuming
Right.
that you're going to use that again. Um, I was
I don't see
thinking I was thinking land 10 on your board, the
it.
wetland.
That looks like a good spot, and yeah, that has wow, 6 Dahan adjacent, 7 Dahan adjacent to it too. Um,
Yeah.
that
So
looks like a reasonable spot to me.
yeah, and then that lets me.
I guess where's that town push gonna go when you push it though?
Um, so one nifty thing I can do potentially is I can push the town and then push 2 Dahan after it to destroy it.
Oh, cool.
Um, which might be worth doing if I clear land 6 on my board, and then
Right,
an explorer spawns in land 6 and dies in the ravage,
right.
and that gets rid of some stuff in the center of the board at least.
That doesn't feel as good as taking out 2 explorers though with 2 Dahan.
No, it doesn't.
No. Yeah, I mean, I'm just the only reason I bring it up is like there's very little I'll be able to do to help out with the ravages that are going to come down.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not sure there. I don't think there's another good land to go into that lets me push Dahan and push it down.
Right.
So
Yeah, there's only land 6 on your board would be a nice spot if there's a second Dahan there.
yeah, but there isn't.
Right.
So I was thinking I'd just clear land 6 instead.
Fair enough. All right, I'm doing the standard ocean thing then.
All right. First fear card, invaders don't build in lands with cities.
Okay.
Okay, this is probably manageable.
All right, Tidal Boon.
I think, yeah. So we'll do this, and then get the Dahan in there. And then Predatory Nightmare. Oh. Give you a town to drink. And then I'm going to clear this inner sand.
Very cool.
Okay, so let's see. Right now they're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 towns with a triangle trade.
Right.
So we need to deal with at least 2 towns. I can deal with at least 2 towns if I go reclaim 1 here.
Yeah, the only way I'll be able to guarantee deal with any is if I reclaim right now, and then get Call of Duty back. That's not a good place to be.
No, that's not. So
let's not plan on doing that.
Let's not do that. I'd say go for your standard play here. And I mean, Grasping Tide gets fear at least.
Right. All right. Ooh, Veil the Knight's Hunt. That's a
Veil the Knight's Hunt is nice in this scenario.
That's looking like the winner. I mean, the only other option is Reaching Grasp, which is fantastic, but I think Veil the Knight's Hunt is too helpful, especially right now with our sand.
Yeah.
Problems.
Yeah, because you can clear land 5 on your board with Veil the Knight's Hunt, as well as getting another Dahan into like land 3 or something. Although you don't particularly want a Dahan in land 3 because you want to drown, I assume.
Yes, but I can find other things to drown as well. I mean, I'll hopefully drown those things eventually, but...
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, the new mechanisms around, or of how you more efficiently undo things is, they're nice, but they're definitely a little bit clumsier than a little bit more step by step than the old method.
Yeah. All right, so we've got defend 3 in all lands coming up, or in all coastal lands rather.
Oh, that's nice with the nice sand chunk we got over here.
And I don't actually have any invaders to use Night Terrors on, so that's 2 fear we're missing, but that's okay. Let's see here. Ooh, Terrifying Nightmares.
There you go.
Almost certainly am taking that. Just Trees and Stones Speak of War is nice, but not good enough, I don't think. Cleansing Floods, same thing. Tsunami is neat, but just Terrifying Nightmares is going to be better than any of those.
Hard, yeah, that's too much to pass up.
Yeah. So, question is, where do I clear now? Do I clear another sand? Do you want me to clear land 2 on west? Or do I clear land 1 on west and get you an extra town?
Ooh, well, so, okay, if you clear land 1 on west, those...
I can throw the explorers into land 8. Or land...
okay.
Because
land 8 makes me nervous, as then there'll be 4 explorers. in that one land, and if we draw jungles,
That'll be
gets to
6,
move.
yeah.
Yeah, that ends up being a lot. Well, so just
I mean, I can do land 2 on your board, or on west rather, which is my board. And that stops the triangle trade.
yeah, that seems like the best bet to me. Is just getting that one up.
And then I am gonna put a 3rd explorer in land 8 if that's okay.
Yeah, totally fine. I mean, we may need a Terrified Nightmares land 8 at some point, but
Yeah.
it's now available, so that's helpful. All right, we made it.
Nah, there's the jungle.
There, inevitably. All right, and we're ravaging in the sands next turn, so that explorer can. All right. Oh, that was not good planning right there.
Oh, getting the extra explorer in land 5.
Yes.
That might be a necessary sacrifice.
The other the other option was land 7. So yeah, now I'm just looking ahead at the jungles. Yeah, it might just be what we have to do. All right. Is this a reclaim turn for you, or what's Bowden doing this turn?
I think I was going to reclaim 1 on Terrifying Nightmares and then Dread Apparitions in land 9 to protect against those 2 explorers that are going to spawn there after I drown the towns from land 1.
That's a good. That's a good plan.
The alternative is, should I try and push 4 explorers from land 8? Because, oh my goodness, that's a lot of towns.
Yes, it is.
Let's see. Because right now land 1 is only going to produce 2 towns, whereas land 5 is going to produce 3, and land 8 is going to produce 6. No, 5.
Okay.
5.
Yeah.
Your land 1 is going to produce 1. Let's see. You've got... Okay, you reclaimed.
Right.
Did you gain a power?
Not yet. I wanted to talk through a little bit before I made any decisions. I will have Veil the Night's Hunt available to do a little bit of damage as well, if that is helpful somewhere. Like I could move 2 of those Dahan. I could move 2 Dahan into land 8 and take out a couple of explorers there.
Yeah, that would probably be pretty good. Or better yet, you could move 3 Dahan into land 5 and take out all 3 explorers.
I don't know that I'll be in range of land 5.
Oh, because you're going to have to reclaim. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So you'd have to point at... Yeah, probably land 9.
I can get to land 9 on my board as well and push those 2 into your board, as long as I keep my presence in land 2.
Okay, that would probably be my preference.
Yeah.
And then are you going to call the deeps?
Probably. The only thing I'm debating right now is if I grab a major.
I would say yes to grabbing a major, just because you're at 6 energy, and we're potentially going to get you a fair bit more here.
Right. I'm just trying to figure out if I grab a major, what card I'm ditching, because we call the deeps. Grasping Tide is helpful defense, but that might be the one that goes. Veil of the Night's Hunt is awesome for this, and then Land Dwellers and Tidal Boon. I definitely need them out to keep drowning.
Yeah.
So it'd be Grasping Tide would have to go, which means we're blighting in land 3 on the west board, which isn't the end of the world.
No, it's not. We're gonna flip to Blighted Island pretty soon here, but
All right. Sounds like a major. And we have Entwined Power, Power Storm, The Land Thrashes in Furious Pain, and Vigor of the Breaking Dawn. Um, I like Vigor, especially for this scenario, but there is no chance I'll ever hit the threshold on that.
yeah, but I think that just being able to use Vigor is going to potentially be enough even without the threshold. Because Vigor solves a lot of problems.
Okay, so
what were the other ones? You had Entwined Power, Vigor,
Power Storm, and then Land Thrashes. I mean, Land Thrashes is an awesome ocean card, but I'm not sure it's the right fit for this scenario. So Vigor, okay, if I take Vigor, that would essentially we can clear land 8 between Vigor and Knight's Hunt, or we could do Vigor or we could do 4 damage there, get it down to 1 town build, and then Knight's Hunt somewhere else as an option. So I mean, Vigor is just very useful this turn.
Yeah, and the other thing that's useful with Vigor is potentially if I do clear land 1 by pushing it all into the ocean, then I can put those explorers in land 8, and we can
go pretty hard there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's plan on doing that then. All right. So then I need to make sure I'm keeping presence in land 2. Or I could keep it in land 1 as well. And then swallow the land dwellers there. Instead of Call the Deeps. Let's do that. All right. Or do you have a good Tidal Boon this turn?
No, I do not.
Okay.
I do have an extra element for you.
Ooh. Actually, I need a water, so that'd be great. It's a very, very off-brand turn for me. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to... Oh wait, I'll let you do your thing first.
Yeah, I'm just going to drown all of this. And then... I guess I'm going to stick 1 into land 9 and the other into land 8.
I mean, you can put them all in land 8 too.
Yeah, that's...
Well, does that help you against... I mean, would you prefer to not use Dread Apparitions this turn and then do something else with that card play?
Well, I don't have anything else to do with that card play. Dread Apparitions is just gaining me fear.
Okay.
Overpriced fear, but fear nonetheless.
All right. And that's the Blighted Island.
Memory fades to dust.
Okay.
All right, this is better under control, but we'll see here. Ooh, that's not nice.
Okay. Double juggles.
So I guess I'm... Do we just take the Blight here? Or extra town? Because I can reclaim in Terrifying Nightmares again. And land 5 is going to build a city instead of a town, so it's only going to get 1 more town from the extra explorer.
Yeah, I'm good either way.
We had to take a Blight there, which sucks.
Yep. Oh, that really sucks, yeah. 'Cause now I can't drown there.
Yeah. I'm going to add an explorer where I have presence.
Oh, this is ugly. That escalation was painful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't want to eat the Dahan in land 3 with my Swallow land dwellers right now.
Okay. Then I think Swallow's got to just wait.
Unfortunately. Wow, that that was a very ugly.
Very ugly escalation.
Yep.
All right, I've got to reclaim, and I'm gonna go for a miner, I think here.
I'm tempted to reclaim, unfortunately, which would, I mean, that'd just be horrible for me to reclaim here. But I mean,
I think you almost need to push onto the board again, don't you?
So, oh, okay. So in my hand right now, I've called the deeps in Tidal Boon, um, and just looking around the board, if we do nothing right now, it's one, two, three, four, five town builds, and a bunch of blight, and I can effectively impact almost none of that.
Sure.
So the trade off, right, is I can get my Veil of Night's Hunt and um, Vigor again, and do some Dahan moving things.
Yeah, that seems pretty solid actually.
Yeah, that's the tough spot there. And then we make a concerted effort to keep pushing after this.
Yeah.
It seems like I just feel like we're a little bit underwater on some of with the double jungles, and we need to
do something
forwards.
about that right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit immediate.
All right. Well, I'm gonna grab Call to Migrate for my miner. I think.
That's a good one.
I don't think anything else here is worth trying right now. But we're gonna Terrifying Nightmares and Dreams of the Dahan. And then the question is just gonna be, where do I do those things?
Wow. Okay, so let's see. I'm grabbing a miner this turn. Just I need more cards, and I can't get rid of any of my cards right now. So it's either Drift Down into Slumber, which is helpful against our current jungle conundrum, or Call to Tend, Nature's Resilience, and Gnawing Root Biters. So a couple of good options, but the only one with water on it is Call to Tend.
Yeah. I am going to be able to give you an extra element this turn.
That's very helpful, thank you. Okay, so looking around, let's see. I feel like I almost need to defend and land one on my board because we're getting to a lot of blight over in that corner.
Yeah.
If I don't, so that looks like it's going to be probably a Nature's Resilience over Drift Down into Slumber.
Are you going to have a Sacred Site? Yeah, you are, because you need to pull
yeah.
Presence back still.
Yep. And I guess that also lets me clean up blight in the future if need be. All right. All right, entirely off-brand ocean turn.
Yes.
Oh shoot, yeah. Actually, getting one element doesn't even help me.
No, it doesn't right now. If only it was 2 sun and 3 animal for vigor.
Right.
So I'm thinking, I guess what I'm thinking is Terrifying Nightmares to clear most of land 5 into land 1.
Okay.
And then pulling Dahan in there and vigoring in that land.
I like it.
I think the downside to that is we're probably still going to get a bunch of explorers in there that are going to attack and wreck us in some way. But I think we possibly need to do it anyway.
Right.
What's the next fear card? Each player removes an explorer from an inland land. It's kind of meh.
We can't even remove explorers. We just move them around.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so if you push the 3 towns and an explorer into land 1, how much damage will we have there? 8, 9, 10, 11.
And then I can gather in 2 Dahan.
And I can gather 3 more if Veil of Night's Hunt. So there's 5 damage. And then that we'll do 10 more damage with Vigor. So that should clear it.
Well, except then explorers are going to spawn there.
Right.
but that's probably still the best we can do.
Right, and leave one Dahan behind and land 8 to uh, kill the 2 explorers on the Ravage. Oh no, we'll need to leave 2 Dahan behind there. Shoot. Um,
Um,
that's that's no good.
I need to Spirit's Maya Dream.
Oh.
Next fear card is each player chooses a different land. In chosen lands, gather up to 2 Dahan, then 1 damage if Dahan are present, which is really nice if we can get to it.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're gonna get there this turn. All right, so I'm gonna pull in 2 Dahan for 2 damage. If you can push in
The 3. It's got to be the 3 from land 8, right?
yeah, three from land 8, because the fear card's gonna let us move one of the explorers in land 8.
Right.
And then the other one will die in the Ravage.
Let's see. Is there any benefit to leaving? Okay, so Vigor is going to do 10 damage in here. I guess it doesn't make a difference. Two explorers.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, in inland land for that fear card, right?
Yes. So that's gonna get land 8, and somewhere else. I'm not sure where else. Sorry. What are we? Are we voting on who to forget a power or destroy presence?
Who loses something? Who loses first? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just losing the presence here.
Ooh.
Slave Rebellion. I forgot we had this because I always forget France. Well, that's rough.
We did terribly at this.
Yeah, that would have been a better thing to plan around. I'm just gonna vote to Strife Land 8, I think.
That's fine. And land 10?
Yeah.
Ouch. Okay.
Gotta put the town up in the other one.
Yep.
And here, this one can just be a jungle explorer that dies. I'm not sure for your board.
Got 2 wetland choices.
All right. Well, I'm going to try and Terrifying Nightmares again, I think. Does that make sense? Yeah. And then I'll call to migrate with that.
Yeah.
I can clear out one of those mountains.
Yeah, mountains. Yeah, I'm a little bit struggling with mountains here. Wow. So, what can I do? I can drag a person out of a mountain. That's about it.
And so our next fear card again, we get to gather up to 2 Dahan, and then 1 damage if Dahan are present. So that's going to potentially be 3 damage. So, worth keeping in mind, I think.
Right. this is definitely a case where I'm once again tempted to reclaim, which would be just a entirely off-brand ocean game. We're just relying on a set of cards I drew. But so okay, so right now, we're gonna get a Cascading Blight in one at the top,
Yep.
and then they're gonna build what, one, two, three, four explorers in the mountains. I can deal with one of them quickly, so that helps a little bit. But then the turn after that, the mountains are looking like they're going to be a tough go, tough hang.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Dahan movement you mentioned is valuable. And is it gather to two Dahan and one if they're present? Okay, so there is some, you can do some damage with that. We're not in the best position to do that. I guess we can kill the town in 6, which is nice. We can clear a lot of land 7, and if I Dragon Explorer out of 7, we clear it all together. It's nice, but those are our 2 cleanest mountains.
Yeah.
What's your turn looking like for this turn?
I'm thinking Terrifying Nightmares from probably... I kind of want to shove out of land 8 on your board.
Yeah, 6 or 8 was my choice. Yeah, makes sense to me.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, Elemental Boon. Do you have enough moons right now?
I'm 1 shy of my max innate. But yeah, I could use Elemental Boon potentially, but
all right.
Because then I can threshold Terrifying Nightmares or give you an element, one of the two.
Thresholding Terrifying Nightmares seems good. All right, what elements do you want from Elemental Boon?
Moon and then whatever you need. Probably air and water. Or do you want water and earth?
Water, earth makes sense. I mean, are you gonna be able to give me an element, or
yeah? Or no, I need to
okay.
need to keep for myself to threshold nightmares.
Okay. I'd rather do a little bit of extra. Well, okay, so we're at where we have a fear card, so we're gonna get the 1 fear card for sure, and then let's see. I can do 2 fast fear right now. You can do so. We can get a second fear card without me maxing out my innate, right? If I do 2 and then you do 3 and 6.
Yes.
All right, then Water Mountain for me is better.
Defend 2 in all lands with presence. That's not gonna do too much here. Let's give the fear. I'm gonna push these 3 there and this one here. All right. So, um, where do we want to do this?
So we could definitely clear land 6 on your board.
Well, they get an explorer, right? And that explorer, I think, spawns after the damage is done.
Right. I guess I mean, oh, we need to choose different lands too. You're right. You're right. You're right. Probably then.
Land 7 we could clear a fair bit. Although that one's going to build a city anyway.
Right. It's we probably do want to consider this a little bit. So right now we have 3 towns remaining, and we are going to be removing 1, which is helpful during the ravage.
Yep.
But then depending on what escalation is drawn, we may be forced to place 1 or 2.
That's true.
So I don't know that I have a strong preference on this. Like
the other thing is we've got victory condition unlocked at this point.
True.
So if we can, depending on what we do here, we might potentially be able to set up a win at some point soon.
Right. Okay.
So I think I'm gonna try and, well, because land 6 is gonna build a city, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Your land 6 is gonna build a city and a town, but best we can, well, we could kill both explorers in there.
True.
Or kill the town, which is worse than killing the explorers. So
right.
I think that's the best one here for me.
Okay.
I've got to vote. We've got to vote on this one apparently, because it's a free card.
You choose and then we vote.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So, Okay,
so we need to.
Right, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say we need to get Dahan over to land 10, because otherwise we just can't win.
Okay.
And we need to get Dahan over or clear your land 1 somehow.
Correct. Which clearing land 1 is easier once these jungles are all over. But if I can get presence into land 1, it's clearable. So I'm gonna move Dahan into land 7 then.
Okay. Oh boy.
This is grim. Okay, so let's for a second talk victory conditions. So looking at the left board, there's 1 land that, well, if I double drown in land 3.
If you double drown in land 3, that's the only one. Yep. So then if we can get Mm, yeah.
It's the other board that's a problem.
Yeah.
um,
I mean, I can slingshot a few Dahan over to into land the mountain and land 6 on your board. Um, get them out of my land 6, and then try and get Dahan into that land after we let it blight, which we've got a few blight left.
oh, I have a title boon for you, but it's not gonna get us anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's something I can do with Call to Migrate first that'll um, make Title Boon more useful here. I think
Oh, and we can't kill any cities right now. Just
yes,
call,
can't kill any
call
cities. Kill towns if we can, but cities no. So I could Call to Migrate to take out a couple of towns, one in land 4 and one in land 6 on my board. Or I could take out 3 explorers. I think the question for you then is, do we survive through the next build phase, or do we try and just see if we can get lucky and end it somehow?
Right. Because I'll have my Veil turn next turn, which helps a little bit.
Yes, it does.
But just the sheer lack of Dahan on the east board is a little bit
problematic.
Yeah. How'd your board get all my Dahan? What the heck?
Yeah, I know, right?
What are they all doing over there?
I'm thinking Call to Migrate, I can start pushing some of them back.
Yeah, I think getting those ones out of land 1 is now's a good time for that.
So I'll do this, and then do I push them into land 10, or do I kill the explorers in land 9 and then Title Boon into land 10?
Kill them I'd say kill them in land 9, then Title Boon into 10.
All right.
All right. Oops.
And we'll take out a town, I assume.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have to do this. You're right. Oops. That was a mishit. Title Boon. All right. So
the other thing is, oh no, we're nowhere near Terror level 3.
oh wow. All right.
That is a lot of towns building. Do we know the next fear card? No, we don't. And we're gonna lose. Okay, so how much blight are we gonna take if we don't handle some of these lands?
Enough to lose.
Yeah. But then we're also gonna lose Dahan. I think we might be out of this at this point. I might try to YOLO on a major here, but I'm not sure what else to do.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
All right, here we go. There's Rapid Wings of Sunlight. think that's the pick here.
Makes sense.
And then I'm going to let land 6 on my board blight, and I'm going to take those 3 Dahan and fly them elsewhere.
Great plan. Where do you plan on flying those blight to, or those Dahan to?
I was thinking land 10.
That's a good spot for them, yeah. I'm trying to decide where to Veil and Vigor at the moment. Or if there even is a good option for those.
Let's see, I can get you an extra element this turn.
Which could get me... I could threshold Vigor that if I wanted to.
Really? Oh yeah, with Elemental Boon?
Yeah.
That would be pretty good in land 4 on my board. Take out those Explorers and then take out the Explorers in land 2.
Yeah. So are we, just to sort of circle back on this, is the plan right now try to sustain for the round, or try to YOLO a win right now?
I don't think we can YOLO a win right now. Even with like trying to fly with Rapid Wings of Sunlight over to like land 1, I think there's too many buildings that don't have Dahan matching them right now.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Ooh, I don't have enough energy to play Elemental Boon, Vigor, and Veil the Night's Hunt. This is a grim circumstance. Wow.
Oh, didn't get you enough drown, sorry.
No, I mean, well, you know, really the turn that sunk us was when we got the double jungles in a row, and I lost my presence in land 1.
Yeah, because otherwise land 1 is under control, and we're in much, much better situation than we are now.
Yeah, that was a really rough go. Okay, if this is the reality, then call the deeps, and there's no point in playing Swallow Land Dwellers because I don't have presence on the board. All right.
All right.
Now, just to make sure we fully think about this, is there any reason why I would rather have Veil the Night's Hunt instead of Threshold and Vigor? I think the answer is no.
I agree. The answer is no. There's nowhere particularly good for you to push 3 Dahan from. And Vigor of the Breaking Dawn Thresholded lets you push 2 Dahan and deal 4 damage, so that's significantly more powerful than Veil of the Night's Hunt would be here.
Right. Let's see. Is land 10 going to be cleared as well? I'm just trying to peek around the rest of the board, see what else is.
I think land 10 is going to clear. Land 5 on your board is potentially going to be a big problem, but I don't think there's anything we can do about it.
Right. Well, the part of what I'm wondering is there any argument for moving different Dahan around and trying to push towards land 5? So if I did Vigor in 7 and then push the Dahan into land 4, let's say, just so we get moving towards land 5. But if I do that, I mean, I'm never going to be able to afford Vigor again, since I'm just not drowning stuff.
I think also we lose to the town builds if you do that.
Fair. Okay.
We might lose to the town builds anyway, but...
True. Okay. Do you need elements from Elemental Boon this turn?
I mean, I assume you're going to use it for a sun and an animal.
Yes. Do you want an animal and a sun and something else?
I would happily take a sun and an animal and then something else.
All right.
So sun and animal, and then probably a water.
If you're if it doesn't help you more, it gives me 1 fear.
Yeah, I think that's worth it. And then I need to Spirits May It Dream to get you another sun.
Thank you.
Each player removes an explorer or town from a coastal land. That could be really helpful here. All right. I assume you're using Vigor?
Yes. Would a 4th Dahan help you in land 6? Because I can call the deeps the 2 explorers that remain out.
Yeah, 4th Dahan in land 6 would be good.
Oh. I forgot that I would kill so many things in land 6 if I...
Yeah, because I've already got all the Dahan there.
Yeah, nice.
All right, and then... Well, now do I leave a Dahan behind? Because I was going to dread apparitions in here just to stop the blight. You know, because you got me the extra elements, I can actually Rapid Wings of Sunlight and land 9 instead. Oh, man, I forgot how busted Vigor was.
It's a, yeah, great card.
All right, so we'll gather 3 in and then fly 4 in. And can I destroy the city now? Yeah, it's safe to, I think.
Yeah, we have towns laying around.
All right. Blighted Island.
Wow.
So I think land 1 on your board is the slam dunk option here.
Yeah, it looks like it. Ooh.
Oh, we can clear land 5 on your board. Or at least the explorers.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere else that's worth doing that? Oh, no, I did not click. I clicked on the wrong land.
Look around.
Undo.
Oh, yes, I do. Looking around, land 5 on my board is interesting. I mean, moving things out of land 7 on my board is interesting just because it prevents
a blight. Yeah, and it saves a Dahan.
Moving things out of 4 on your board gets things at least to the coast where I can help out a little bit more. As a couple of...
Well, moving land 4 into land 5 would actually be pretty good on my board. Because then it saves 2 towns. Or 4 to 6, yeah.
4 to 6, yeah. 4 to 6 looks good. And then, yeah, out of 5 on my board looks good.
Yeah, I think 5 to 1 maybe. Because jungles, well, coastal lands could come up.
Right. But yeah, if it's... Yeah, makes sense.
All right, so I'm going to go 4 to 6 on my board.
I like it. Here we get down and...
All right, and now the Ravage. We're going to go down to our last blight.
good. Hmm. So we can't do any of the coastal ones.
Yeah, we can't take a blight.
In with you or in with the blight? Take your pick.
In with me. Sands are gonna ravage. So. Do all your lands have explorers?
Yeah.
Okay,
hey, your board's looking great right now.
My board looks amazing right now. So we are 10 fear away from terror level 3.
That seems doable.
And I guess the question then is just, what do we... Well, I think we need to go for the win this turn.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Just because I think we can get the 10 fear probably. I'm just trying to think if that's really feasible or if there's something else we need to do.
Yeah, I'm very broke now, just as a.
Yeah, I see you're at 1 energy.
Puzzle. Yes.
And the Dahan are mostly out of range for you to Veil the Night's Hunt, aren't they?
Correct. Yeah, you would need to paratrooper them over to me.
Okay. Well...
So, like, paratrooper them into 5, from 6 to 5, finishes that land, and then moving Dahan from 5 into, 4 and 2, then leaves us with just 1, 6, 3, and 7, which is a lot still.
Well, and I need to make sure I don't take Blight and land 9. So I need to just reclaim this turn. I can't place presence. Because, yeah, I need to reclaim. Because I need to defend in land 9.
Right.
Or do something in land 9. Let's see. Do I YOLO for another major, or because I'm going to be able to play both of my majors this turn if I want. But I probably don't actually want to play both of them. What do you think, minor or major here? I've got fodder to forget. It's just a question of what's more likely to get us something that we can use.
Right. And so use in the sense of YOLO victory right now?
Yeah, if the best card in the deck comes up right now.
Okay, let's peek at some majors then. There's only 10 majors left.
None of these do it.
Let's see. So if we,
I mean,
I don't see a fast phase win right now.
Yeah. So I think if I go into the minor deck, I don't know. I don't think it makes a big difference. I'll just go for a minor, I think.
Okay.
Because I don't think that the major or the minor deck has any good, really solid answers right now. I mean, Blazing Renewal would be nice, but it's only going to be shadow damage. So, all right, let's gain a minor. Enticing Splendor, gather 2 Dahan. That's probably pretty good. Yeah. Let's take that.
So if we're not going for a win this turn, then are we going to try to survive this sand?
Yeah, that's the question. Is how do we survive the wetland ridiculousness that's about to happen?
12 towns. 13 towns with triangle trade. Um, quite a bit.
Yeah. I think we're probably out of it at this point, but I'm just trying to think what I can do.
Feels like it, yeah. Okay, so if I reclaim, I can call the Deeps, Veil the Night's Hunt. Elemental Boon, and not drown. Pick up a miner.
Well, and if we get to Terror level 3, are there... There's... How many lands are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands that don't have any Dahan in them, basically.
Yeah.
That's way too many. I don't
Yeah.
think we've got a way to handle that.
No, you're right.
I can handle potentially. So if I Rapid Wings of Sunlight and Enticing Splendor and Threshold Rapid Wings of Sunlight, I can solve 1, 2, 3 of the lands. Which isn't enough, I don't think. Especially because I don't get to do my fear generation if I do this.
Well, what if you do Terrifying Nightmares somewhere? What's the best Terrifying Nightmares you can do? So like if it's terrifying in Wrap, what does that look like?
If it's terrifying in Wrap,
is there any way that works out?
Maybe. So like land 10 I could push into land 6. And Rapid Wings of Sunlight I could fly. So Terrifying Nightmares won't threshold if I do this. Oh, actually I could threshold it still. Between Spirits May Yet Dream and my any element.
Yeah, and if I Elemental Boon.
If you Elemental Boon and then I threshold Rapid Wings of Sunlight plus Terrifying Nightmares.
Okay. So let's. I mean, that kind of feels like our best.
So you do what? Elemental Boon, Veil the Night's Hunt, and
Call to the Deeps, and see if I get a useful miner from the deck.
Sure. Yeah.
Entrancing Apparitions.
Does Call to the Deeps.
I mean, pull a couple more explorers out of coastal.
Yeah.
I mean, the only other option would be doing some blight cleanup.
Which I don't think is going to be worth it here.
No. All right.
Okay. Let's see.
Boon.
So Elemental Boon, I'm going to gain... What elements do you need here? Water?
Water. Water's the only helpful one for me.
Does Earth do anything, or not so much?
No, I'm not on the coast anymore.
Okay, so if I go for a sun, an animal, and a water, and then I need to spirits. I use my any element. Spirits may it dream. Each player removes 2 explorers or a town from a land with Dahan. So that's useful. And in fact, it's probably better than that because that's the level 2 version. Remove 2 explorers or a town from each land with Dahan, then remove 1 city from each land with at least 2 Dahan.
Okay. That's helpful.
That is.
If you splat a bunch of paratroopers into 5, I can veil the Knight's Hunt into 3 different lands around it, and then take out. With that, we can then get rid of some cities or some towns.
Okay. So I'm gonna gather 3 here. Paratroop in, or no, that's not right. Do I just send in the 4, and then terrify?
No, you got to bring them to 9 because you need to prevent the.
That's right. I need to. Well, I need at least 1 Dahan left behind then. So a paratroop 2 into 5.
Wait, why do you need to leave 1 behind? Isn't that just going to be 1 explorer?
So they're not going to deal damage in 9. Because it's only where they end up.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So if I'm veiling, it probably makes sense to veil 1 into land 4 on my board and 1 into land 2 on my board. That way we can remove towns. Like I said, it's treading water though.
I think that's still good.
No, preventing triangle trade is good on land number 2.
Yeah.
As well. Okay.
And we're going to get another fear card, so I think that the question is going to be, does that fear card save us or not?
Right.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm going to destroy my presence in land 10. Because the sacred site might come in handy. Probably not, but maybe.
Gosh. I'm running very low on presence. I guess we both are.
All right, so remove 2 or 1 from each land with Dahan. Click an explorer to push it.
Oh. Okay, when there are explorers there.
Okay, well... this one will go into land 1, I guess. And then remove the town. I'll push this explorer into the sand to die in the ravage. And this one can go, I guess, hang out in land 8?
Alright.
Does this do it? No. We need 1 more lucky fear card. Because right now there's only 3 lands. Oh, come on.
Okay.
I mean, that helps.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I mean, I don't know what we're doing next turn.
Losing if we don't immediately solve all of this.
Yep. Yep. Okay. So now that we're at turn level 3, we can have one land.
One land per player. So
Okay.
right now, where does that put us? We're at 1,
right?
2, 3, 4 lands per player where that condition is not met. So, let's see.
So wait, I'm misunderstanding. Do we need to solve 3 of them or 4 of them right
We
now?
need to solve two of
or
them.
3. 2 of them. Okay.
Which I think I can do.
So what you're saying is I can sit back and relax while you fix this?
I think so, actually. Unless I'm missing a town somewhere. Because, let's see, land 3 on your board is taken care of. Lands 1 and 6 are going to have to be our exclusions.
Okay.
But I can Dreams of the Dahan 2 Dahan into land 7. And then I can grow to land 9 and Enticing Splendor 2 Dahan into land 9 from land 4 and one from land 4 and one from land 7. And that should do it, I think. Does that sound right to you?
Looks good to me. I can Veil and Vigor next turn if needed as well.
Yeah. Do you want to try and set up something, or do you want me to just try and get the win here?
If you've got the win, I think we go with it.
All right.
Yep. Doesn't matter.
All right. So gather 2 Dahan into here. Kill the town. Enticing Splendor. Oh no, that doesn't work. Shit, because that has Blight.
Where are you trying to move things to?
I need to undo back to the growth step. Let's see if it lets us get quite that far.
I might have revealed the information.
Uh-oh. Let's see if it lets me go any further. No, it doesn't. Yeah. Shoot. Okay. New plan. Let's figure this out.
Well, I can threshold Veil. So if I grab 2 Dahan, get them into land 4, then Vigor, then Vigor from 4 into 9. That should do it, right?
Yeah, I think so. So then I'll Dreams of Dahan and Predatory Nightmares. Because then I can get you an element. Unless...
I can do it on my own. Or wait, I'm missing a beast now.
Are you?
Yeah,
no, you've got the beast. You just need the sun.
Missing a sun. Yep. That's right.
And I can get you the sun.
Great.
All right.
Okay.
Got the sun.
Oops. Wrong land. I need to move you. Into there. Leave Vigor there. To there.
And then with
That's it
Dreams
for
of the Dahan into here. If I can click on the... I don't see why this isn't declaring a victory.
So if you look at the victory condition, I think I know why. Fewer than 1 land per player.
Oh, shit. Is that... Yeah, because there's 2 lands per player. So does that not do anything in solo mode?
Correct.
Oh, boy. Well, we lose then.
Fair enough.
Sorry about that.
No, we came close, you know?
Yeah.
Closer than I thought. Closer than I thought we'd be able to.
Oh, wait a second. Before you do that, or before you do anything else, is there a way to get a each player removes an invader from a land with 2 or fewer invaders? Do we have any? No, there's no way to get rid of that. Never mind. So.
We're just getting the 1 fear card this turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you couldn't have. Oh no, that wouldn't have worked.
Yeah. Ah, so close. I thought that the terror condition was slightly better than it is.
Oh, wait, could you have what's it called? No, that wouldn't have worked. Never mind. Oh well, very close.
Good game.
For 2 spirits that are not well suited for this matchup, this did not go like too poorly.
Yeah. All right, let's close it out. If you want to vote for losing a presence,
yep.
or a card.
Oh, did we think about this?
No, we didn't. But it's stage 3. On each board, destroy a town. This actually might win it.
Oh, if we do it in the mountain.
Yeah.
Yep. So does this matter?
I don't think the strife matters because
so if you pull that,
if we remove that city off of land 6, we did it.
Hey, look at that!
so much for that, I guess. Awesome. Wow, that was an intense game. Oh goodness, okay, my game just immediately went to try again as soon as I clicked past the victory screen. That's wow, weird.
That was a good win.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave game here.
Yep.
Did you get the score by chance?
I did not.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume it was like 200 or so.
Yeah, probably. With all that blight on the island and 1 blight left on the card.
Yep, great success.
Yeah, well, thank you for the game, and yeah.
Against all odds, we pulled it off.
Against all odds. Forgot about Slave Rebellion twice.
No, we just planned really well for it. It was great. It was great.
Yep.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.